welcome to the Storytime series that I'm making. So the first story that came to my mind was a story a story that took place in the Philippines.
Oh, it's this one, isn't it?
Yep,
Oh,
it is,
gosh,
Sophie.
no.
It is. I like to call it the baby. How do I censor the B word? Beach. The baby beach. Baby
Child
beach.
friendly, remember that.
I'm trying to keep this as child friendly as possible. So I decided to call it the baby beach story because it even took a place in the beach, and I was called the B word, which rhymes with beach. So yeah. Okay, now here is the one, the only beach story. I don't know. So it all started when I was in second grade, and I went to the Philippines. We had to go from two houses, one to another, and so I was at the better house that I liked better because there was better toilets. Seriously, the toilets suck in the Philippines.
The hotels are amazing.
But the hotels are good. And also it's hot. It's literally scorching hot, I guess. I don't know. So, yeah, that's what happened. So we were at the better house with the better toilets, and it even had connection. Yeah. And so the seas, the ocean. We were beside a beach, and so there was a sea, and the sea had shallowed out a lot, and then there was these things called sea urchins there, and then there's if you play Super Smash Brothers, like the Uranas.
So we can eat.
They're called it's kind of like the Uranas from Super Smash Brothers. I don't know what other series they're originally from.
Wait, is he like in the...
But they're kind of like that, but except they're black. And yeah, they also have an orange spot on them, and it also looks like an eye. So yeah. So I had Crocs on. Yeah. I went up to it, and then the second I saw it, I was like, I don't want to go. And so, this is where more detail comes. So I was adventuring through. I was just walking through. I was like, they're looking at me. They're looking at me. They're looking at me. And so I called my mom, and then my mom came to me, and then she was calling my dad. And by the way, my dad was with his friends, and he's like, who is that kid? So you want to cameo?
Wait, what?
So you want to be in it?
No, it's fine.
Okay. So so he was like, I don't know, who was that kid? And then
He said, "Okay."
And then so my mom was calling him. Was like, Dad, come here, come on, your son. Ah. And then my dad's like, no, who is that kid? And so yeah.
I felt very ashamed. He felt very ashamed about that.
So
The lighting is trash, by the way.
my mom, pretty sure that she carried me there.
Oh,
right, Mom?
I bet it was very painful for Mom.
Yeah, and I was crying like, like that. That was the first. And then because they thought that they were looking at me, but I don't know. And by the way, they're slower than turtles. Hey. They're slower than turtles.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
block my face with like the emoji thing.
Yeah, okay, that's perfect.
Block me with the entire emoji thing.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what happened. Then when we got back inside the house, my dad called me a baby. also known as the baby beach that I like to call it. So yeah, that's the end of the story.
Very boring.
It's yeah, that's the first story that came to mind. I'll ask my mom for some other things, or I just make a random thoughts video.
Or people can send us stories.
Oh, or that. Comments down below. So yeah, that's the. That was like you can also send stories if you want, and so yeah, you can just put them in the comments, and bye boy.